I put the adhesion gel on first, and then I put on the strength powder. But as you can see on this one, I've got some lifting and it's able to peel a little bit. Hi, I'm Takiyah Louise. Thanks for clicking through to view this video and welcome to my NailSprinkles channel. Today's video is going to be about how I remove the gel and acrylic powder overlay that I put on my nails. It was from a company called Attain Cosmetics, and it is this Attain Adhesion gel and this Attain Strength Clear acrylic powder. And I put the adhesion gel on first, and then I put on the strength powder, sprinkled it on top like you would do dip. And I'll show you on my other camera what it looks like. It's just this finely milled little powder here. And I just have it in this little cupcake holder just for sanitary reasons. I didn't want to pour it over the jar, and I could just reuse it from this. But that's what it looks like. And I've been wearing this, I'll show you, for about 3 weeks on some nails and about 2 weeks on other nails. Now I'm not sure which is which because I originally put this on with a peel off base, and then when those peeled off, I just redid them with some UV bonder to see if it'd last longer. But as you can see on this one, I've got some lifting and it's able to peel a little bit, and like this edge here is coming up. So, and then around this side over here, I've got some lifting. So what we're going to do today is go ahead and take care of that. So I'm going to go ahead and get my dust collector out, and I'm going to get my little nail file. And this is just a generic one. I think it's like a 100, 180 that I got from like either Shein or Sally's or something like that. And I'm going to go ahead and start removing this product. So this is what my nails look like. So this is what my nails look like, all like buffed up from trying to get the product off this shiny layer. And now I'm going to go ahead and get prepared to do the removal with the acetone. And I have a couple of other things. I want to show you something first that I'm going to try to utilize while I do this, and I'll be right back when I get that. Okay, so what I've got here is this Conair True Glow Spa Heated Beauty Mitts, and I actually bought this a couple years ago and to do like lotion treatments on my hands. And that was the intention, and I think I used it once and never did anything else with it. But it's just these basically these little heating pads. There's 2 of them. And it looks like this. And then you just stick your hand in there. And I'm thinking I'm going to utilize this today to see if it'll heat up my gloved hand to make the acetone work a little faster, because I heard that acetone works faster with heat. And this is what the little dial looks like. That's just, you turn it on. Let me see. Oh, yeah, there's the green light. I wasn't able to see it at first. You turn it on, and then it has green, yellow, red for the different settings. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off for right now, and then get my hands ready for the removal with the acetone. So I'm going to be using a combination of things today. These are just little, honestly, quite terrible little face wipes that I got from Ulta. I'll show you so you never buy them, because they just leave cotton all over your face. It's the exfoliating pads. It's got a a rougher side and a more cottony side. I wouldn't recommend them for anything except for probably what I'm about to do with them, which is trying to get this remnants of this gel off, because like I said, it just leaves cotton everywhere. So I have also these, I'm going to see which one works better. I have this ASP Soak Off Gel Polish Removal Caps. I bought this a long time ago when I was into doing nails with regular nail polish, and it came with these like little pads that you put the acetone or nail polish remover on, and then you put your finger in there and it kind of just soaks off. I used it a couple times, but I prefer to use them with the cotton. So I'm going to go ahead and get my acetone out first, and let me get rid of this. And I'm going to put them on my hands. Probably do the thumb last. So I'm just going to pump the acetone on. Get it really soaking wet. And then just kind of wrap it. And then slide it on. And I'm going to do it again. And I'm just trying to do like an experiment to see which one will work faster. I'm going to put gloves on my hand once I get these all on my fingers, just so that when I choose to do this again, because generally I'm not about the soak off life, but I don't know. When I used the peel off base, it worked a little too well, so that's why I'm in the situation I'm in right now. So I just figured I'd try to use the tools that I have and see how they work. So that's what I'm doing. And I plan to put this on for about just 5 minutes or so for the first initial check. And then let me pull this one out. Uh-oh, this one's falling apart. I'm having a hard time with it. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this little glove on, just so that when I put my hand in the little mitts, it doesn't get like acetone remnants on it. Is it gonna fit? Oh no, it's ripping. Might just be a little bit of a tight squeeze. I only tested these on when I didn't have the cotton in there. Maybe I should have rethought that, but it's on. It's on. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do these fingers here with the clips. And then this last one here for my skipped the middle finger. That's weird. For the middle finger. Now I'm going to take my glove and put it on this one. I think this one will go on much easier. It's a little easier. Oh no, it came off. And then I'm going to take my little mitts. I'm going to turn this on. Put it on. Yes. And I'm going to turn it to high. And then I'm going to stick my hands in here for 5 minutes, and then I will come back. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and take these little mitts off. This is what it looks like when I have them on, just like that. And I just had them resting down on the table like this. So I'm going to go ahead and pull my hands out. And then I'm going to turn the dial off and scoot these out of the way. And then I'm going to start with this hand because I think it'll be easier to do grabbing with my right hand, which is my dominant hand. So I'm going to pull this off. Try to pull the glove off without pulling off each of the, and if you can see on my hand, it's like a little bit sweaty, and like you can see some of the moisture is trapped in the glove, so it definitely heated up the acetone. Like my fingertips on both hands feel warm, so I'm gonna try to pull these off without sliding off the cotton, because I feel like once that hits the air, it's gonna take off the gel to curl up. So let me do this one. And I just have this little triangle pusher tool that I got from Shein a while ago. And I'm just gonna scrape. Oh, it works pretty good. Just scrape off any remnants that have lifted. Wow. I'm actually impressed because soaking off used to be like my most dreaded thing because you gotta sit and you gotta wait. But the heated mitts, I must say, for having sat just for 5 minutes with them on when they warmed up, this is working pretty well. So I'm happy about that. And this one you can see all the gel has just flaked off. And like I said, I bought the gel mitt, or not the gel mitts, the little mitts a couple years ago. And before I did this video, I wanted to see if they were still available for sale, and I found them for like it was under $25 for sure on Amazon, but I originally bought them from Ulta way back when I got it, but they didn't have it anymore. So Amazon is the place to check, and I will put the link in the description box for anybody that is interested in speeding up your soak off time with heat. Because I used to do the rice in the bowl, microwaving the rice grains and then putting a towel over top, and that worked, but this works much better. And it's a more comfortable heat. So I'm just scraping and lifting, and it's coming off so well. And this tool, it actually has like, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but let's see. It's got like a little edge to it. It's not completely rounded, So it's got like a flat edge that helps it to scrape. Like on the sides, it's more rounded, but once it gets to the edge right here, it's just like a flat edge. So it's helping to scrape. And I'm trying to be as gentle as I can, pushing off the gel remnants without removing additional layers of my nail plate. I'm gonna take this on. Put that back on because I'm not ready to take those off yet. And I want to trap all the acetone action in until it's ready to come off, because once it hits the air, it curls up. And I gotta be a little bit more careful with this nail here, because I do have a break on here and it's being held together with glue. So I'm trying to be very gentle around this edge. But for the most part, this is coming off pretty good. And then the last one on my left hand. Oh, look at that strip. It just popped right off. That's what I like to see. Okay, so now for that one really wants to come off. I think it'll be the first. And my hand is also sweaty in this bag, or in this glove. So let's take this off, and there we go. Some of the gel's just ready to flake off on its own. Once it hits that air, curls up. And I'm just taking it and gently using that edge and just pushing up the gel. And I should probably be wearing my mask for this, but I'm not. Shame on me. I'm gonna put this one back on because there's just a little bit more. And I'm looking at this hand, and I mostly got everything off of that one. I think once I do like go over it with a file after I use this pusher, I think it's gonna be able to come off well. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this side now. And this one, I had that lifting, and there we go. It just came off in that little piece there. So I'm going to continue to scrape. And I originally wanted to use both the clips and the little caps to see which one would work better. But I don't know if I'll be able to determine in just this one test. I think the little mitts definitely feel better on than the clips, and it feels like the acetone just sits in there better on the little cotton swab. So that's one thing. Let's see. I think that looks pretty good. Do I have a break? Oh no, I've got a small break. I'm gonna be fixing that for sure. Okay, so here. Finishing up with the lost fingers. Like I can see on this edge, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's like a little lip of gel. And I'm trying to get it. There we go. I think I'm going to put this back on here just to try to soak more of that off. And then this one. And this is going to be a good one to see peel off because it's mostly just lifted in the back anyway. Look at how that's coming off. Just crusting right off. Let's see, where's my alcohol? Yeah, there's still a little bit of gel on there, but I feel like, let's see, can you see it? But I feel like I'll be able to get that off with the nail file, so I'm going to try that. Just, there's nothing on this one because I didn't ever put it on for the second time. But let me just see if I can smooth this a bit. And I will put my mask on for this since the particles are smaller. And I guess it's okay to leave just a little bit of gel on there. It doesn't look like it's gonna cause a problem, because I'm gonna put an overlay back right on top of it, but the majority of it is gone. So I'm just gonna etch my nails in preparation for putting the overlay back on and getting rid of little remnants of gel. Okay, so this is what my nails are looking like now that I have gotten the gel off of them. They're looking scratchy and ashy, which is fine because they do feel okay. This is just in preparation for my next overlay. I wanted to have some etching into my nails and texture for something for the gel to grip onto, so that's why I went ahead and filed the remainder of that gel down. Yeah, so, and these are my natural nails. They finally grew out from the state that they were in, where they were just breaking off. And it was just like a traumatic experience for me, because I just wanted to have nice, healthy nails, and they just kept breaking at random. But I have been kind of babying them a little bit, so I have them pretty much all the same length, except for this one broke when I was out doing something and I impulsively just ripped it off. I wish I didn't do that. I could have repaired it, but live and learn. But yeah, this is what I'm looking like, and I'm gonna go ahead and take care of my cuticles. I'm using this Blue Cross fast acting cuticle remover cream, so I'll probably make a separate video on that. It'll be the same, pretty much the same technique as I did in my first video, only using a different product, where in the first one I used the Sally Hansen, but I will be using this instead. And that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Anything you do is greatly appreciated. Go ahead and share this video to spread the nail love. I do have a few different hauls in store. I have more products, like I mentioned, coming from Attain Cosmetics. I have Sweetie Nail Supply stuff. I have AliExpress, and I believe even some Shein stuff that I have gotten that I'd like to share with you before I start making, more design videos. I just want to be able to see everything that I have collectively and then go back from that and then start using all of those different products. So that's what I have coming up, and that's it for today. Like I said, thanks for watching. Until the next video, stay sweet out there. Bye.